Hello and welcome to the DFS_PhD show for today, the 28th of October. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. And by the way, congrats to Jesse, who I noticed was not tilting last night for several hours. And then I figured out why at the end of the night, because chopped the 100K. He was winning, downgraded on a some sort of a stat adjustment tied with petty theft. That's why I love basketball, man. These are two of the sharpest guys in the industry chopping the 100K. That's how it should be. On a night where it was for the Sharks, and I'm so sorry. You guys should be in the Discord. Please join our Discord. It's free. It's where I'm going to post comments up to the minute and stuff. Or make sure you have somebody else who's doing it. Make sure you're following Underdog NBA. You needed to notice that Duren Sharp was not starting yesterday despite everybody being out. That meant, number one, my backup play for the backup center completely out of bounds, right? He's not necessarily. Trenton Watford was a great idea if Duren started, but when Duren didn't start, Trenton off the board and flashing red lights about Duren. You had to get him out of there. There was a worry about a complete DNP, and we saw that pan out. So it almost killed me. Like, I mean, there were 30% of lineups I couldn't pivot off of. So even sharp people couldn't get all the way off. I saw one of Jesse's best lineups in the regular 100K had Duren. You just couldn't get off of him. And he was still like, even if you project him for some bench minutes, a pretty decent value. So tough situation there. And yeah, but overall, I mean, solid night. I don't have screenshots because everybody else was taking down things instead of me. But yeah, one or two mistakes here or there, but these aren't the mistakes. Let me tell you what to do today. There's some really obvious things that I don't know if the ownership will stay like this, but the NBA slate today is open and shut for me. You play Goodwin, you plug him in. You play Mobley, you plug him in. Both of them, I mean, they're obvious. Barnes, you play Barnes, you plug him in. You play Durant, you plug him in. All four of those are core pieces for me today. Then we get to the pieces where, like, fine, maybe they don't pan out. Maybe Duren's just running hot. I'm not as confident in his role, but I am confident that when he's out there, when Gafford's out there, less so when John Collins is out there. That's mostly a play about I don't really value. I think Phoenix is bad. They're going to let John Collins smash a little bit. Also, I'm not committed to it. John Collins, first man out if there's a real other move that comes in, right? There's no real reason for him to be there. Same thing with Gafford. I can lower them 10 or 20%. The plays above Duren here, Goodwin, Mobley, Barnes, Durant, Duren are your guys. Also, I have a pretty strong stand for Mitchell Robinson, who's only 8%. That's ridiculous. He played like all the minutes last game. That's the plan if he doesn't get in foul trouble. So let's say 30% chance he doesn't get in foul trouble and smashes again. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell. I don't understand how you could project him for less points when it's the same situation. This is all if Darius Garland is out. I'm assuming he's out. I think projections would assume at this point he's out. Okay, so that explains why I had to edit some of these projections. Garland injury status. 5 hours ago, day-to-day hamstring. So, like, not ideal. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm assuming he's out. I don't think you should project him in your initial projections. Obviously, you lower Donovan Mitchell and you get off Karis LeVert entirely. And Mobley is still fine. Mobley unchanged. Mobley's still one of the best plays on the slate, no matter whether or not Garland is in. It's basically, I'm not even convinced it's a good thing for him when Garland is out. It might be a bad thing for him. I think if I looked at the court IQ right from last year, that might, I don't know. I don't like to read those tea leaves too deeply. Yeah, beyond this, the good plays for the slate. There's a lot of value. A lot of value on Phoenix that I don't see myself playing here as much as I kind of want to. So this is all Jordan Goodwin, not enough. There's a chance that the guys we thought got there last slate get there this slate. Like, how much Eric Gordon is there here? Oh, that's criminal amounts of Eric Gordon. 0 amounts of Eric Gordon. Projecting him for 20. Okay, well, how many minutes are you projecting Eric Gordon for? 32 minutes, and you think he's going to score? I mean, Kevin Durant's out there, I guess, with his unit, but nah. I think we got to do something like this where we boost up Eric Gordon to monster levels, and we boost up, who's the other guy, Grayson Allen, to monster levels, and then we say one of them hits shots. Because I think in a general slate, I think I might even have that rule here already. Grayson Allen. No, I don't have that rule yet. Let me add it. So max 1 shooting guard, Phoenix. Don't know who it's going to be on any given night. One of them's going to hit shots, and that person gets extended out of no more than. I don't think they loved seeing point. What's his name? Eric Gordon. So I don't think point Eric Gordon's necessarily going to be the thing for them. So that's why I think this is the shooting guard fork to do. Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen. I think both of them wildly underprojected based on 2 not that good of games for them. So yeah, that's one move that I'm going to force in there that was not getting to there naturally with the optimizer. Kind of thing that, you know, you break your optimizer, make sure you go over here and say, don't actually break optimizer. I don't really want more than 35% Grayson Allen. I don't really want more than, what was the other guy just randomly buffed ridiculously? Eric Gordon is at 1% on this slate. So 15% Eric Gordon, number 1, is the chance he hits shots. And number 2 is an appropriate amount to play in a GPP. You have 15x leverage on the field. I don't care if I can't meet. Yeah, he wasn't in the pool, so that's fine. He'll be in the pool next time. I think I had over 30, so 30.1, and he's in the pool. Yeah, what was my filter today? I'll just tell you guys what my filter was. You have to score at least 25. Okay. So Eric should be in the pool with 30. I don't know what that was about. I'm not randomly boosting his projection 0.1 for no reason. Okay, so yeah, it's not a tough slate for basketball. And this is also assuming we just got news right before I came on that Levine is in. So let me make sure that this is assuming Levine is in. Yeah, they're assuming Levine is in. I'm assuming Levine is in. If it's a back issue, I'm not playing Levine. I've unclicked him in my player pool. I don't like back issues. I need to see him like not having a nagging back injury before I'm going to play him, because his upside is dependent on him getting in weird body positions and hitting threes and stuff. So anyway, all right. Yeah, don't really have much more to say about the basketball slate. Let me get that NFL video out before I go golfing. And remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough. And gosh, oh yeah, we're not going to do an NBA video tomorrow because of I'm going to do the football for Sunday focus, and then get back to basketball Monday. So because you know the competitions are pretty terrible tomorrow as well. I'm still going to MME them, but not like it's not going to be a heavy day of basketball shows. All right, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. Might as well be us.